Hi, and welcome to CT Improv's Improvised Hallmark Christmas movie, the virtual edition. I'm Allie. I'm going to be leading us into our movie here tonight. For those of you who have seen our show live before, welcome back. We're glad that you're here. For those who haven't seen it, we're happy to have you. This is going to be an improvised Hallmark Christmas movie. We sent out an ask for suggestions in advance, and we got a lot of you reaching out. So thanks to those of you who did. We'll be going over those in just a minute, but what you're going to see is our improvisers coming up with a Hallmark Christmas movie right on the spot. We don't know what the suggestions are going to be. I haven't even looked at them myself. And yeah, we're going to create a full Christmas movie right here for you. Obviously, I can't do it alone. So I would like to invite the rest of the players to turn their cameras on so we can see everyone. Yay!
Whoa.
Look at all these shining faces. All right, so like I said before, we reached out to everyone in advance and asked for some suggestions. So I'm just gonna pull those up and look through them and we'll figure out what we're gonna get. All right, so the first question we asked was, what is a word that gets you in the holiday spirit? We have quite a few. Let's see, jolly, Yuletide, boozy, toasty, nog, eggnog. Okay, I see two nogs and an eggnog. So I'm gonna say eggnog is our word that gets us in the holiday spirit.
Great.
All right, eggnog. Great. So our next question was, what is your favorite winter activity? Seasonal depression. Great.
Sounds like a good improv show.
Great. Let's see what else we got. Holiday goodies, cabin fever, hiding.
Okay. You guys are not okay.
Ice fishing. All right. Well, we have 4 people who all said sledding.
Wow.
So let's go with sledding as our favorite winter activity. Excellent. All right. What is something that isn't a law, but you think should be? We got quite a few. Comma splices must be illegal. All right. Free Hooters wings for everyone. Tall people at concerts should be required to stand in the back. I take personal offense to that one. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. It should be illegal to leave the toilet paper roll empty if you used it last. That is, all right, we're going to go with that one. It should be illegal to leave the toilet paper roll empty. Great. All right. The next question was, what is an object you think should have a whole store dedicated to it? Let's see. Tacos, obviously, gin, toilet paper, seems to be on everyone's mind. A blanket store where you can cuddle before you buy.
Wow.
I like that one. Great. A blanket store where you can cuddle before you buy. Brilliant, brilliant. All right. And finally, we asked for the name of a fictional, quaint, snowy town. So let's see. Aspen is not fictional.
Real. Decidedly real.
Or is it?
I mean, I've never been there, so it's possible that it's not real. Let's see. Stone's Throw. That's cute. Eggnoggington. Eggnogsville. A lot of eggnogs.
There's a theme.
There's a theme. Anytown, USA. Privilegedom. That is accurate for a Hallmark movie. Suffield is also a real town. Crystal Villageville.
Yes.
Crystal Villageville. Great, 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 great. So just to review, the suggestions that we had were eggnog. Can you guys help me out?
Sledding.
It's illegal to leave the toilet paper roll empty.
Yep.
A blanket store where you can cuddle before you buy.
Yep.
And Crystal Villageville.
Crystal Villageville. Great. All right. I think we've gotten everything that we need to create a perfect Hallmark movie. Don't you guys think so?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well then, with that, we present to you all an improvised Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay!
All right. I just have so much to do. I can't even believe Christmas is so close. All right. Oh, hey.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
How? Hi.
So glad to see you're still working.
Well, 7:30 p.m., 12-hour day. I'm dedicated. What can I say?
You're our hardest worker, Chelsea, our hardest worker.
Thank you, Ms. Simmons. Appreciate that. Can I help you with something or?
Well, just as I was about to board our private jet to take my trip to my silent yoga retreat, I got an urgent page on my pager. You know that I still use a pager.
Yes, I do know that you still use a pager.
Yes. And it was from the town council chair of a small town called Crystal.
Was it Crystal Villageville?
Yes, Crystal Villageville. I knew it was repetitive, and the old noggin ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard people talking about that on an earlier conference call.
Yes, well, you know that we were supposed to be sponsoring their annual sled derby, but there's been an incident at the factory, and the sleds may or may not be defective. And frankly, I need you to quell the fears of the members of Crystal Villageville and let them know that we here at Simmons Sleds are supporting them 100%, and we will remedy this problem. But I just need you to put out the fire.
Some good PR. Yeah, I can definitely. Is this a Zoom thing they're doing? Or?
Yes, I'll send you the link. It's a Zoom town council meeting. Yes. You know that I'm barely able to turn my computer on, so the fact that I'm Zooming you right now is miraculous, frankly.
Quite impressive.
Yes.
Thanks, boss.
Well,
yeah, I guess I mean I was supposed to have plans with my boyfriend, but I'm sure we can postpone to another night.
You are just the best, Chelsea, the best of the best at Simmons Sleds.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Simmons. I appreciate the praise and non-raise that I get from you.
And don't forget, my retreat is a silent yoga retreat, so please do not bother me.
Okay, not a problem.
Just a reminder.
I will handle it all.
All right, well, namaste. Good luck.
Yeah, namaste. Goodbye. Yep, namaste away from her. Jeez. Okay, all right, well, let me just see what maybe Brad will. Hey, Brad.
Hey, where are you?
Listen, I'm so sorry. I am still working right now. I haven't been able to sign off yet, and it looks like I'm going to actually have to work even later tonight.
Working? You're not. What do you mean working? You're at your second job. Remember, your first job is supposed to be helping me with my vlog, where I live stream me watching Family Guy, and you handle the chat. That's we talked about. This is like my big debut on YouTube tonight. I have like 36 straight episodes of Family Guy queued, and you're not here to manage the what could be so important at this hobby of yours?
Okay.
This is insane behavior.
Once again, running public relations for a sled company is actually my primary job. So
that sounds like a hobby job. My thing's real.
Okay, well, mine also, pays both of our bills, but I don't want to squash your dreams, and I'm sorry. Can we keep the Family Guy queued up for tomorrow night?
No, tomorrow I go to Durden's house and we film our podcast where we react to the Joe Rogan podcast. That's my whole weekend. I'm a ghost after tonight. This is your time with me. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy. I got passion, and you're just so focused on your little knickknacks and your toys, and I'm seeing a different person right now. This is crazy.
Okay, Brad, that doesn't seem fair. I have to work. It's not like I'm blowing you off for something that doesn't matter.
You're taking something out on me right now. This has something to do with something. Okay. You're punishing me for the toilet paper because I've never in our 8 years of dating bought it, used it, or replenished it when I'm done with it. That's what this is. You're just gonna bury me under that, aren't you?
I'm once again gonna point out the contradiction of you saying you've never used it, but also never replaced it when you're done using it. That's neither here nor there, right?
Don't put words in my mouth, okay? That's the worst thing you can do when you fight with your partner is put words in their mouth, okay? So you just called me a crazy person, didn't you? That's what you did. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's even worse than putting words in someone's mouth. This is nuts. Okay, this is nuts.
Brad,
if it's not the toilet paper, then what is it? Did you find out I'm on other dating apps?
What?
Because that's social science. That's not even. I'm doing social experiments on people like Borat. Okay, I'm basically the fifth Impractical Joker, and it's not even. And so don't worry about it. I told you that while you were sleeping the other night.
I need to tell you.
I waited till you were in your REM cycle.
No, telling me things while I'm sleeping doesn't count.
Not if you're in hour 3. I read that. I swear I read that. That if you're in hour 3 of the REM cycle, you can tell someone something, and it locks. Babe, that's in a book.
Okay, you know what? I believe that. It's neither here nor there, nor is the toilet paper, which, yes, you should be contributing to purchasing and replacing when you're done. But I have to work. I have to go to a town council meeting for a town called Crystal Villageville.
You might as well just say, I'm going to hang out with some losers at the Hobby Lobby. Okay? This all sounds like just some excuse to avoid me. Because you don't like me anymore. And you know what? I'm not getting hurt. I'm not getting hurt. I'm walking away before we do something, before I scream. Okay. So maybe you need to think. Maybe you need time. Maybe you can just go dilly dally and la la la, and I'll just, bury myself in work like you do too. So
you mean go watch Family Guy? Is that what you mean by bury yourself in work?
Yeah. People who get me. Okay. Bye.
Great. Wow. Okay. Feeling so Christmassy. All right, let me just get into the Zoom and get through this as quickly as I can. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can hear.
Village Villians.
Yes.
Everyone just try to stay calm. Try to stay calm. All right. I know this is due to be our most heated town council meeting we've ever had.
I'm calm. I'm always calm.
I am far from calm.
I know we've all been looking forward to the first snow. And it will be snowing tonight, but I have a piece of information here that I have to read. I'm sorry.
Well, read it.
Okay.
Go.
The sleds that we are to use for the first snow this Christmas Eve are not locally made.
What?
They're from a big town factory, and we don't know about the quality of these things.
Tessa, if I may, I've been able to inspect some of these sleds. They are, in fact, made outside of Crystal Villageville, and they are not compliant with sled derby rules. There's no question about that.
Yes, excuse me, Simon Diamond here.
Yes.
I think that this is more cheap, out-of-town sled stuff as made by you Crystal Villians. I'm ashamed that Crystal Village and Crystalville merged into one town already. It's only been one Christmas, and already I think it was a mistake.
Simon, enough.
Simon
Okay.
Diamond.
Simon Diamond, you have brought this up at every town council meeting, which we have weekly to stay informed of town events.
Oh,
The merger has happened. And yes,
We're counting on this sled derby to bring us together, and I'm worried it's just going to drive us further apart.
okay, well, I open the floor to whoever has a comment. Brenda Biore.
Hi, yes, Brenda Biore of Brenda's Binkies and Blankies. And listen, I'm a concerned citizen of Crystal Villageville just as much as anyone else is. And I just want to make it clear that Brenda's Blankies and Binkies is willing to donate as many decorative crystals for the subpar sleds as is necessary to bring any ounce of joy to what is an absolutely otherwise depleted of joy derby. So we'd love to help. We'd love to help, but this is a problem. But we're willing to help.
Can I ask a question? Slick, you said that you inspected them and they're not up to the quality control standards of the Derby.
That's right, Phil.
Can you
These
talk a little bit
sleds,
more
I'm
about
sorry,
that?
are not compliant with our sled derby rules. I mean, these rules have been in place since the mid-30s when, well, I think we all know what happened in 1936. And ever since that day, somebody from the Winterhalter family has been responsible for sled derby safety. And I'm sorry to say these sleds are not compliant at all, Phil.
Is it the depth of the body of the sled, or is it the actual tread itself?
Well, the depth of the body does exceed the minimum standards that we've set out, but also the runners on these sleds, I haven't seen anything like it. These runners are dangerous.
If I may, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt. My name is Chelsea. I work with Simmons Sleds, which is providing all of the sleds for your derby.
Oh.
And I just
Hi.
wanted. Hi, hello. Yes, thank you for having me at your town council meeting. I just wanted to say, it's true that the sleds were not made directly in Crystal Villageville. However, they are still locally sourced and ethically made and can be updated to fit whatever needs you have. I've never heard of anyone being so concerned about the body depth of our sleds.
Well, we use them as racing sleds, so it actually does. It is a safety concern. Slick was talking about 1936. Obviously, I wasn't around, but
I was.
Well, Simon, can you want to relive it?
I was a baby.
Simon, we know you know the story. That's what led to the great rift between the two towns in the first place.
Simon, bear in mind there may be children on this call as well, so keep the graphic details in mind.
Okay, all right. Well, we all know what happened. It was a terrible, terrible incident, terrible accident. Let's just say that some young kids were, on Christmas Eve, this very night, that many years ago, were trying to sled, and I'm sorry, I can barely bring myself to say it. one of them uttered a naughty word. They were drinking that naughty milk. That naughty, disgusting milk that people can drink on Christmas.
You mean eggnog?
Ooh. Ooh,
All right.
Eggnog. I'm sorry. I said it. It has been a curse word in this town ever since. Because all it does is bring unwholesomeness to the town of Crystal Villageville.
Not like a curse word, like a swear, but like a cursed word. So
Oh.
anyone who says it has bad things happen to them.
Mm.
And it's not just superstition, it's true.
And I don't know if this is true, but all the kids supposedly died.
It's true.
Well, not only were they all hepped up on eggnog, but they were riding unregulated sled.
Mhm.
So it was gruesome, folks. So
There
for
was-
84 years, we've had sober sled derbies with distinct protocols in place to keep people safe and to keep our tradition wholesome and true.
There was so much naughty behavior that day, Chelsea. Kids were doing unspeakable things, like pulling their snow pants down and revealing their buttocks at other children.
Santa didn't come for years.
Years.
I don't know why any of you even go outside. I've been making a motion for as long as I've been in this town that we should all just stay inside. You're all welcome to come down to Fuzzy Lumpkin's Inn at the inn and snuggle. I got Brenda's blankets. It's really cozy.
Fuzzy, you look incredible in the Courageous Lion version that you've got happening
Ooh.
right now.
I feel courageous. Woo.
All right. I have to say I've been doing this job for quite a while, and I've never run into a town quite like yours.
There are very few.
Thank you,
Well-
Chelsea.
I think it's time for us to have a breakout group. We need to discuss the themes of the different sleds for the Derby. As you all know, we decorate them like floats, and my God, we better have some extra nice themes to make up for what is sure to be a disaster. So, I'm going to sort you randomly into breakout rooms and have a great time. Please come up with a nice theme that will save this town. And here we go.
Oh. Hi.
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 Thank you both for letting me join in on your town council meeting. I know, Phil, you were talking about the sleds, but Holly, I haven't heard much about you and your opinions for what we can do to make these sleds better than ever.
Well, Chelsea, I know you don't know me, but I lead the adult dance troupe here. And every year we do a choreographed dance to reenact, but in a very calm way, what happened years ago, so that we're never forgetting what's important to forget. And that's why sleds have to be safe, because the dancers dance on them. Our choreography is based on the sleds and around the sleds.
I'm sorry, you dance on the moving sleds?
Yes.
We do.
And the
It's
depth
a
of the
beautiful
sled-
thing to watch.
The depth of the sled is the safety concern there?
Hmm.
The depth of the sled and the handles, the way that you can hold the sled.
Okay. Well, we, are bringing in the shipment soon, but there's definitely time for us to make some vague changes.
Just to be clear, the sled dancing is not part of the derby. It's not part of the race.
Oh,
That's part of the parade.
Right. So we need the sled dancing, the sled parade sleds,
Mhm.
and the sled derby sleds.
Right.
They're all very different sleds.
Very different sleds.
3 types of sleds.
Hmm.
These sleds, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I will say this wasn't quite mentioned on the order forms, but since you guys are a priority customer, we will work through this.
I'm probably responsible for that. I used to build all of the sleds for the derby and for the the race and for the parade and the dancing. But I couldn't do it this year because there was a fire at the orphanage and I had to put that out, and there was no time for me to just drop that. I had to be there for them, and
The fire happened. The fire lasted for 2 weeks.
it did,
Oh my God.
because I'm the only fireman in
It is.
in
And Phil
Crystal
took
Village.
all of those orphans.
Hmm.
You saved all of them?
Yeah.
And he brought them into his home.
Hmm.
So you've been taking care of many children.
Yeah, there are 19 orphans right now.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say you don't have time to make 3 different types of sleds when you're
So-
taking care of 19.
So I'm the one who dropped the ball.
Phil, it's okay. It's really okay.
And we're back, everybody.
Wow.
Okay. Anybody want to toss out some of the nice ideas? Yes, Fuzzy Lumpkins.
I suggested Casper the Friendly Ghost theme, because that's how he died, was sledding.
Mhm.
You should stay inside.
Okay. Yeah, Fuzzy, last year you suggested Ethan Frome. Same thing.
Mm-hmm. And the year before that was the Donner family.
Okay. Anyone else have an idea for a sled theme? Brenda.
Hi, yes, I thought it would be so adorable if one of them sleds is we just get a bunch of baby skunks from the skunk rescue and we just cover their little stinks because they're so cute. They're so cuddly and cute. And so I thought if we just got 40 to 80 little skunks, that would be great. So that was my idea.
Okay. Any other?
Well, we focused on a temperance and sobriety message in our breakout room. We thought that message would be appropriate for the young people of the town to make sure that they keep their heads when they're out there sledding.
Our slogan was, keep your noggin, don't be noggin.
It's a good slogan.
Wow.
Really fun.
Okay, so we have one idea so far.
We
That's
informally
wonderful.
set up a group called DADS, which is Dads Against Drunk Sledding, which I think could be confusing, but we feel strongly about that message and getting it out there.
Only some of us are actual fathers, but I jumped on Slick's idea. It was a good idea.
Fuzzy?
Ooh. Yeah. Why don't we name it The Terror after that HBO miniseries where the ship gets stuck on the ice?
I'm awfully curious to hear what Phil has to say. For more than a decade, Phil, you've been the heartbeat of this sledding derby and dancing and sled parade. So what do you have in mind, Phil?
We didn't so much discuss design ideas. We more tried to impress on Chelsea why it's so important that the sleds meet the critical design specifications that we have. I was thinking maybe we tried something a little bit more, I don't know, Christmassy in terms of design, like have a one that looks like maybe a classic sleigh like you take to grandma's house, and maybe one that is wrapped like a present. But I'm just spitballing off the top of my head. Like I said, we spent most of the time discussing safety and how I failed the town.
No, you didn't fail the town. And listen, as the official representative of Simmons Sleighs, I want to make a promise to you all that we will figure out exactly the best sleds to make your event the best that Crystal Villageville has ever seen. I'm very sorry. I am actually getting another call. If I can just put you all on a little hold. I promise I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Brad.
Oh, hey, there you are. Surprised you picked up.
Well, I am in the middle of a work thing. What's up?
Of course. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I had Durden come over to handle the chat, and well, we just watched the episode where Quagmire he finally meets someone who can handle his crazy bachelor lifestyle, and they're apart and brought together and torn apart. And I midstream I burst into hysterical tears and started screaming your name on the internet. It's gonna be there forever because we go straight to it. It banks into YouTube immediately. So I just needed you to know. You know, I just needed you to know that.
Are you trying to say you love me, Brad?
I'm trying to say that I just have a lot of emotional intelligence, and I wish you could keep up. It's bursting out of me how aware of human dynamics and the interplay of a relationship should go.
Mm-hmm.
That knowledge of it may destroy me.
Okay, that is something that I will need to process a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure. Might take you some time. So let's talk later, I guess, when you're done with work.
Wow. All right then. Sorry, I am so sorry about that, everyone. It was my boyfriend calling with a work emergency of his own, but it is all
We
fine.
heard it.
Oh, you could hear it.
Yeah, you
Yes.
stayed in this call at the same time.
Oh, well, that is embarrassing. So I am very sorry about that. That was Brad. We've been together for 3 years.
Phil, why did you look so sad when she said that?
Oh,
Did something else sad happen in the room where you are?
no, everything in the house is happy. All 19 kids are tucked gently into their beds. So.
Chelsea, I've got dozens of blankets that will be more comforting to you than that man. Just say the word, I'll give you a discount.
That's actually I don't really have many blankets here, so I don't know if I would need to try them out first, or you probably don't do that there.
Of course we do.
Oh.
Of course. At Brenda's Binkies and Blankies, you can't make a purchase. I refuse to let anyone leave with a blanket they haven't napped in.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
The orphans are on the 100-day trial right now.
Ugh, there's 100 more where that came from.
That's amazing.
If you ever come up and visit, you can stay at the inn at the inn.
The inn at the inn?
Yeah, that's the business I own. The inn at the inn.
Wow. That sounds, I have to say, you all really are making Crystal Villageville sound like an amazing town.
I'm sure Holly could always use another dancer. Right, Holly?
Absolutely. I welcome all adult dancers.
That reminds me, our next order of business is a brief rehearsal of the hand and arm choreography.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone remember their parts?
Yes.
All right, everyone.
Guess so.
Oh, do you want me to play the music?
Of course. Chelsea,
good.
try to keep up.
Oh, sure, I'll try to keep
Okay.
up.
All right, everyone ready?
Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking You will have a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly.
I don't know who I should be following. Oh, okay. Wow.
Great job, everyone. We were all off. But that's the spirit of Christmas. Everyone was having fun, and that's what matters.
It's
I'm so
all
sorry,
too
everyone.
much like Vice to me.
Everyone, stop the magic, stop the joy. I have just gotten a telegram through my window. Phil,
Yeah.
it seems like all of your orphans have snuck out, used the sleds, and crashed due to their
No.
shoddy depth.
I knew it.
I'm so sorry, Phil.
Wow.
The
Phil.
orphans appear to have minor injuries as well, according to my telegram.
Phil, I'm gonna go check on this. I'll be right back.
Oh my.
Like bruises and scrapes?
I don't know if it's that bad, but maybe.
You know, when my husband Jeremy and I moved here to Crystal Villageville from New York City, we wanted a safe and community-driven place to raise our children. And if there are orphans just running amok on sleds, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
Okay. Oh,
Ladies and
Slick, how's
gentlemen,
it looking
no,
out there?
there are no fatalities, but we've got some pretty serious lacerations.
Oh,
We've got some horrible contusions. We have a couple of pretty apparent severe head traumas.
Oh
Could be
no.
some concussions. It's pretty ugly. It's not the same as 1936, but it's pretty bad.
Oh no.
and how about the sleds? Are they repairable or are they completely destroyed from being big city made?
Those sleds splintered like a bunch of twigs.
damn thick-bodied sleds.
We
I
have to
am,
completely re-choreograph everything now.
Oh,
I am so sorry. I didn't know that Simmons Sleds, the company I'd been working for so long, provided such terrible workmanship. I've worked there so long and I haven't even seen one of our own sleds in person. I haven't sledded in probably 15 years myself.
what?
What?
I
You
know.
work for a sled company and you've never sledded, or not in that long at least?
No, I haven't. I'm always in an office or logged on here at home.
It's our primary mode of transportation around town.
That sounds a lot nicer than a subway.
Wait. It's our primary mode of transportation around town. Would people be willing to donate the use of their sleds?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
not?
I don't use mine.
What a brilliant idea. And I mean, I think people would still be all right with us coming up with themes to put onto the sleds if it's something great that they'd be able to use for the rest of the year.
All right, I smell a breakout room. Here we go. We need now, of course, now we're going to go into our committees. So everyone to your committees, to your theme committees. And let's have Fuzzy and Brenda, Slick and Simon, Vanessa and Holly, and I guess that just leaves Chelsea and Phil. All right, and we're all gonna have to come up with a way together for Phil to get these decorations on every last sled in one night. Don't know if that's possible, but let's brainstorm. All right, see you in a minute, everybody.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Wow, that was a brilliant idea you came up with for everyone to donate their sleds.
Well, it came to me when you were talking about being stuck inside and never having sledded. So it's really, if anything, it was really your idea.
Me? I mean, I think it was probably a team effort.
Yeah.
Hey, Hey, wait a minute. That could be a theme. We're talking about bringing Crystal Village and Crystalville together to Crystal Villageville. What
Mhm.
if the theme is togetherness? And we have the sleds for the parades and the sleds for the dancing and the sleds for the derby all coming together too.
That's brilliant.
I couldn't have come up with it without you, to be honest.
I hope you can make it to the sled derby. I think it would be really phenomenal. I think you would absolutely love seeing your work represented through all of the townsfolk's different designs. And I think I know the orphans would love to see you.
I mean, I would love to meet that. I just want to make up for working for a company that gave you all such terrible quality sleds. I don't know how.
You can't blame yourself for the underperformance of the sleds. It was gonna happen one way or another. I knew that the kids were gonna find a way to try and wreck the Christmas sled derby. They always do. Crazy kids. I love them.
Oh, wow. Well, then I guess we have a great idea. I hope the rest of town council likes it.
I think they'll love it.
Oh,
And that's why I think we should never, ever have come together as a city or town ever. And I'm just ready to put an end to the whole thing.
On that note, I think Chelsea and I have a really fantastic idea for a theme for not just one or two sleds, but for all of them.
this is horrible timing, but can I put you all on hold one more time? I am so sorry. It is Brad again. And I promise I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
Can you forget to take us off the call?
Minimizing it doesn't stop.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, it's funny how it works out sometimes. In the last, I don't know what, 8 to 11 minutes since we last spoke,
Mhm.
I'm a viral sensation. My decree of love and passion, and frankly unrequited love and passion, turns out it really speaks to the community of people who are looking for someone to binge watch Family Guy with some heart. Turns out all those people everyone thinks are toxic, they're just full of emotional intelligence. I've been getting my boy Durden.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me I'm getting 69-cent chat donations, rapid fire, 69 cents, 69 cents, 69 cents, 69 cents. And straight up, I'm blowing up. I'm basically Entourage now. And frankly, babe,
Mm-hmm.
you're a little small time for me, I think. So,
you know what? I think that might be the first smart thing that you've actually ever said.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
smart things for years. Been saying smart things for years. I don't know if you're always maybe keeping up. I've definitely read books, and
Okay.
I can definitely remember what's in them, and I can definitely, while I'm reading them, I'm not just like, dude, you're reading. So
Brad, I'm going to stop you right there, all right? Because I think that you're right, that I am too small time. I don't want that big city life anymore. I don't want to watch you watch Family Guy anymore. And I think what I really want is to find the time to go sledding again. Yeah, we don't do anything Christmassy or romantic. We don't go check out Christmas trees and lights. We don't go sledding. We don't do any of that. And maybe that's what I want.
there's an episode of Family Guy for all that, babe. So you know what? You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me.
Okay, well,
No,
I
no.
am going to do this to you.
Chelsea, no. No, please.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to go back to Durden and have him give you a hug or something because I'm
Durden,
needing to get back to
pour
that.
up the Captain Morgan.
Great. All right. Well, bye, Brad. I'm gonna leave now. So, okay. Did you all hear that one?
Yes.
My grandson's name is Durden.
I hope it's not the same one.
Well, that Brad seems like a real big city, gross kind of man. I'm glad you're getting rid of him.
You know what? I am too. For 3 years, it's just been me watching him watching shows, and I think it's time that I make time for myself and for the things that are important, like Christmas.
Well, did you two say you had an idea in your meeting? Because
We
the only ideas in the other meetings were temperance, blankets, and stay home.
I think we have a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Chelsea?
I think that the theme should be togetherness, bringing Crystal Village and Crystalville together to Crystal Villageville, and bringing all 3 of our sleds together to dance and parade and derby. Just one event where everyone of Crystal Villageville comes together as a family and a community.
If I'm hearing you correctly, a dance parade derby sled? Phil, is that even possible?
I have plans drawn up that I have been waiting to implement, and I think we can make it happen.
Wow.
Phil, you're the best at this, and we all trust your knowledge and all of your experience in the derby. So if you say it can be done, we're behind you.
Well, let's see. We'll have to get to making these right away as it is Christmas Eve right now. So,
Mhm.
Fuzzy and Holly, do you think you two could collaborate on some sort of sleepy dancing theme?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
of course. I can bring sleep into anything.
And I can bring dance into anything.
Oh,
Slick, do you think you and Brenda could collaborate on your fastidious attention to detail and a love of soft fleece?
Absolutely. And we'll combine our powers to make sure all those sleds are compliant and safe.
And cozy.
Vanessa and Simon, I feel like you could create a spectacular sled about all the different ways that we complain about our hometown. Can you handle it?
Probably not, but we'll try.
That's the spirit.
Give it a go.
And of course, I have to shoot the gun in the air to start the derby, so I'm sorry, Phil, I can't partner with you. And why, that's all the adults in the town. I'm sorry.
Well,
There's no one else to ride on your sled.
what if I were to leave the big city and I moved to Crystal Villageville? Would you let me participate then?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, of course. Yeah. You would do that for us?
Yeah, I would do it for all of you. But especially you, Phil.
Wow. Yeah. Can you get here for tomorrow?
Yeah, I definitely can. It will be the best Christmas ever.
Well, what's this? Everyone look out your windows. There's an orphan holding a jug of non-alcoholic eggnog.
One orphan at each of our houses.
Oh.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Here, pour it here.
sweet.
Christmas eggnog, but something's very good about it.
That's the lack of alcohol that you're tasting.
Oh, crazy.
Well, does anyone want to make a toast?
May I?
Yeah.
I didn't know the importance of Christmas and community until I came into this Zoom chat and met all of you. And so, from the bottom of my heart, from me to all of you, especially you, Phil, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Good eggnog.
It has alcohol in it, I'm pretty sure.